realized that Kevin's two sons are both named after department stores, Marshall's and Ross.
That was dumb.
Better than you. You were named after J.C. Penney's. Well, Penny.
How was I named after J.C. Penney?
Well, just because you like a penny. You like a bad penny. I'm trying to pull the bad guy out of you, but you just won't give it to me.
How can you do it when the Von Erichs are in town?
I love it. Collar and elbow tie up, middle of the ring, the energy, the excitement. You can just feel it. There's an electricity here tonight.
Also a lot of smoke here tonight.
Well, that's the, I feel like the smoke machine has gone over. Yeah, 420.
Marshall Von Erich, clean break on Lance Anoai.
You know, we saw Marshall Von Erich earlier in the tournament as well. He had a tremendous victory over Wes Briscoe, a match that I think caught a lot of people off guard, maybe opened some eyes for everybody except for you, who seemed to expect Marshall Von Erich to go all the way. I think it's going to be a totally different test now against Lance Anoai, as these two men continue to feel each other out.
It's definitely a clash of styles here.
Look at the pinpoint precision, the way these two men lock around each other's throat, cutting off that air supply, making it difficult to function. And Lance Anoai's state, it could even be difficult to fly like he wants to do.
And Marshall Von Erich's kind of like more of a ground and pound type wrestler that could also fly when he chooses to, but Lance Anoai is kind of the full package here.
Anoai into the corner, gets the boot up.
There's that Von Erich drop kick there. The Lance Anoai hits the floor. Lance definitely the more experienced wrestler. Ross Von Erich out here now in the corner of his brother.
Well, you know what, Marshall catching Lance off guard with that drop kick, but normally that's Lance Anoai's story. You know, he's usually the guy that's setting the pace of the match, keeping it kind of fast going, catching his opponent off guard. He's going to have to find a way to reverse that before bad things happen in this match. And let's not forget as well, second round matchup. Now these are 30-minute time limits, so a little bit more time here. Becomes more like a marathon. It's like on one hand, you can wear your opponent out on the other. You know, you still have to wrestle the match tonight if you win this.
Lance Anoai now kind of faking the crowd out. Told them all to move. Everybody got out of their seats. Thought he was going to whip Marshall Von Erich against the chairs as Wes Briscoe did earlier tonight.
Tossed into the ring the hard way. Lance Anoai is reeling. Beautiful lariat. Follows it up with another. And the Von Erichs are on fire. Huge power slam. Hooks the leg away from the ropes at a 2 count. Is Marshall Von Erich.
Let's see, right there, that's the problem with being a barefoot wrestler. Lance Anoai just stepped on the foot of Marshall Von Erich.
And the Anoai's know it better than anybody. I mean, his own father wrestled barefoot for so many years.
Kick to the small of the back there by Lance Anoai in a huge forearm smash.
Even just like think about the possibility. I mean, you could break your toes or you could break your ankle, honestly. It makes it so difficult to get the support you need. And then you have an experienced cagey wrestler like Lance Anoai coming at you. And it's a recipe for disaster.
Lance signing up Marshall now. Forearm right onto that arm. Lance now got Marshall's arm against the ropes. Referee Adam Gold right there in the middle, breaking Lance Anoai up.
I just realized what Samu's son is doing here. He's working on the arm. He's preventing him from being able to apply that claw. Because if he can't do that claw slam, I mean, Marshall Von Erich will be in trouble. Into the ropes, and Lance Anoai clubs him on the side of the head.
Maybe Lance Anoai watched the match between West Briscoe and Marshall earlier.
I'm sure he did.
As noted, working on that arm to perhaps prevent him from using that claw.
And now on the foot as well. Marshall Von Erich can go to the t-shirt store and buy a shirt that says, "I went to Philadelphia and all I got was this broken ankle."
Marshall now kick, firing back.
Well, he's going to have to get a whole lot more aggressive. Whips on Hawaii into the corner. Now he's going to charge with the good arm.
Clothesline into the buckle there by Marshall.
I'm sure right now, Marshall Von Erich's left arm, it's got to be pins and needles.
Lance going for a super kick. Marshall catches him. There's that claw!
Oh! And then applied it with the other hand. Oh no! Oh, if he hits this! On Hawaii! Splat kick! Oh, and look at this. He's sizing him up.
Huge splash again.
Now, we've seen Azrael do this so many times.
This is how he pinned Timothy Briscoe in the quarterfinals.
And on Hawaii flair to it, and that's going to do it. We have our final match set. I know you're disappointed.
Well, Lance on Hawaii goes to the finals. We don't know who he's going against yet because we still have one more matchup.
Allentown's own Lance on Hawaii all the way to the finals here. The local guy could possibly make the dream come true here tonight. I'm starting to feel it.
Lance on Hawaii made it to the finals, defeating Marshall Von Erich here. Great showing by both Ross and Marshall Von Erich here tonight in the Super 8 tournament.
And look at this, the show of respect.
Next up, Brian Pillman Jr. and Leland Race.
Marshall Von Erich has nothing to be disappointed about, though. I know you're disappointed, but what an amazing showing by these two boys with tremendous future in the business. And we often see that with Super 8. I mean, if you think about it, some of the names that have come through the Super 8 tournament used it as a major platform to success. We could see all 8 of these guys on TV one day.